everybody. It is Ruthie Rocks with Jimmy Daig, and we are here on the 30th day of March, the last Wednesday of the month. And Jimmy, you know, I love this quote by Michael Jordan. He missed 9,000 shots in his career. He lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I was trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. And so it's appropriate, I think, because we're going into the second quarter. And if people didn't do what they wanted to do in the first quarter, we got another chance and we just keep trying. Mm-hmm. Right?
And you had a good Thomas Edison quote the other day. I've never seen that quote before. He said, our biggest failure is when we just give up, when we stop getting back up and trying again.
Exactly. Yeah. And I like this one too. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending.
Yeah, very good.
That's another good one too. So let's talk about the stats today. We have, oh gosh, let me hide myself in the forefront. There they are. Okay, so we have 20 days of inventory.
No, got my pen.
No big deal there. And I haven't changed the median price yet. I probably won't do that until Friday, April Fool's Day, when we get all the stats in for the 31st. And, you know, we only have 1,859 single-family homes, but that's not a bad number if we're only selling 128 a day. Put things in perspective. And 22 of them that we just listed were 450,000 and under, which gives us a total 443 of them, you know, are again under 450 and under. So again, if you're doing 128 sales a day, that number doesn't look too bad. The investors are still out there, you know, taking advantage of this 45 sales a day. And I listened to Tom Ferry today talk to one of his clients about investing, and he I don't know, he was something like he wasn't a bartender, but he was in some hospitality industry. And all of a sudden he went home and he says, I'm going into real estate. And he did, and he started he knew nothing. And so he had to crawl before he walked, and he made lots of mistakes. But at the end of the day, he realized that there are people out there that are our age investing because, you know, you're in it for the long haul, the 20 years. You know, I'm in it for the next 20 years, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not like, you know, wait to buy real estate. It's buy it and wait. And so I had an interesting conversation with an agent yesterday. She and her husband came in, and I was telling her about that foreclosure I told you about, which already went under contract, of course, the two in Aspen Peak Loop, I think was in Henderson, 175,000. A great investment. And so she's got lots of investors, and she says, well, what do you think? She says that the sky is going to fall. And I said, why is the sky going to fall? Now, she and her husband are very bright, and they've got lots of investors. And she's asking me my opinion. I'm saying, well, we've got more wealth in this country than we've ever had. People's wealth is in real estate. Investors are buying, you know, 45 homes a day, mostly paying cash. And so, you know, I think we have a solid market. And she says, yeah, but if I get an investor to buy a house and then or a condo, whatever, and then the rents go down because the sky is going to fall, you know, they're going to be really upset with me. And I said, but you have to believe the sky's not going to fall that far or that much. I mean, I know inflation.
Well, would you still buy it? Would you still buy it if instead of getting 1,500, you're getting 1,100 rent? Would you still buy it? So yes, let's say rents went down $400. Would you still buy it? If it's $1,100, that's $12,000 a year in income. If it costs you $200,000, that's a 6% return on your money. Now there's going to be expenses, so maybe it's 3%, but you're not getting 3% in the bank, and that's even if it does go down 400, which is crazy.
I know, and that's a good way to maybe approach her. We're going to go out to dinner with them Saturday night and to further the conversation, because I've never seen I think Sheila, the lending lady, did one of my Saturday shows, and she, you know this economist. You've quoted him before. Anyway, he's a very noted economist, and he is saying, we are in a market that we've never had this before, and we have
Right, exactly.
we built so much wealth because of the foreclosure busts that Las Vegas had. So everybody who bought and the people bought, then they have equity, so we have a very strong market, and I don't see the sky is going to fall. And I just want to be able to, I like your example. Like, so what if, it goes from 1,500 to 1,100, you're still making more money, and it's going to go back up again. It's only a matter of time. So, because that's the way the economy cycles, and they're talking about putting more money into the economy, which I think is terrible because that's what causes inflation. It's like, who are these people talking to? Who are the politicians talking to?